Did you ever want a time-tearing Morganite searcher or union support? Well, here we go. Make sure you guys smash the grab button, that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. We have your free agent slots for you. And, this is actually, I did not expect a time-tearing Morganite searcher. So this is called the End Exalting Morganite. And it is once again a normal spell card that includes some devastating effects that allow you to rewrite your turn. So apply these effects for the rest of this duel. So you cannot activate the monster effects in the hand. Well, okay, that doesn't change because original Morganite has that exact same clause on it. Each of your monsters can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. Okay, and then if your monster battles an opponent's monster, any damage inflicted to your opponent is doubled. Okay, well that's actually kind of cool. And then our second effect here, we can banish this card from your graveyard to add a Morganite from your deck to your hand. And then place a card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. Now I understand that fundamentally this is a -1, and I don't think you're going to play this in Runic Stun, but the way that this card works, it is definitely an option in actual stun, where you're relying on the Jougans and you're relying on, the other things to kind of clean things up, because this now gives your Jougan 2 battle attacks, and if you have the Moon Mirror Shield loaded up on that thing, you're going to town and cleaning up multiple things, which is actually pretty good. And you're getting, granted it's double damage, so you're pinging your opponent for what, like 200? The 100 being over every single time. So I think this is actually pretty important to have as a card. Good stuff though, Konami. I didn't think you would actually have the ability to create such a broken card, but you did it. As a stun player, I'm super excited. Soar through the skies with the Union Pilot. So, we did get some Union support. This is a 2100 on 1000, and it is a light machine Union monster. Okay, so you'll use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. So once per turn, you can either target one effect monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. If the equipped monster be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can have our dear friend here eat the blow for you instead. We've also got here, you can return this equipped card to the hand to equip one of your banished Union monsters to one of your appropriate monsters, as if it were equipped by that Union monster's effect. And if you do, special summon this card from your hand. So, yes, this does bounce itself back to the hand. It gets you a free equip, and then he gets the ability to go ahead and re-special summon himself back out to the field. So you can basically use this as another extender if need be, or anything else. I really like that. It's also pretty cool that, you could just go ahead and trigger. Since the first effect is that soft once per turn that we're very used to seeing here, you can actually soft loop this back onto the monster. You just can't do the bounce back, re-equip something out of your banish pile. Again, that's locked behind the once per turn. Honestly, I think this card's pretty good. Will, the Union-based decks approach and play this? It depends on, how consistently they need to get resources back out of that banish pile and the ability to set up that recursion so that they can do things. Next up here, we have Not Even Your Hopes and Dreams Are Safe with a Dream Absorber. This reminds me of they're discussing right now if this is the World Legacy Fairy or not. And, I hate to tell you this, but this might be the World Legacy Fairy getting stripped down and turned into a Orcus monster, but it's actually just Dream Absorber. So it's a level 2 water fairy effect monster. And you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. So if your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or banished, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there at the time of activation, or hand, even if it was not, but it gets blown up during the end phase. I'm not particularly sold on that, but okay. But the thing that makes this card shine is each time your opponent activates monster effect, this card gains 1000 attack immediately after it resolves. this doesn't really do anything to really warrant any game plan or allocating a slot to this. It is kind of cool that you have a level 2 that can beam itself on out. And then it gains 1,000 attack points and your opponent's going to attack over it. That's like my greatest concern with this. But it also can chum block as an extender if your opponent activates a monster effect. So I guess that's something to really consider here, is just how much value can you get off of this to maximize what you're trying to do with this. Other than that, I think the card's bad. This card, Split the Stars with the Proto-Star Dragon of the Void. This card is so freaking cool. Alright, this is a light or dark dragon monster plus a dragon type monster. Congratulations, everybody. Let's clap for it. We have another Superpoly target for Dragon Link. I know it's very late, but that's fine. So if this card, or you can use first effects, this card's name once returned. So they're both locked. Okay, on Fusion Summon, target card your opponent controls up to the number of your light or and dark monsters use material and destroy them. So you go two light and dark in combination to make this. You get a free pop too. Okay, well that's pretty good. And then if this card is banished, and target one level 4 light or dark monster you control, its level actually modifies to 8. I don't really care too much about the level mod effect. I care about the fact that if I fusion summon this stupid thing, I get a pop too. I'd also like to give a quick shout out here to this being Fallen of Albaz support. Yes, they actually get a crazy level of brokenness with this card. I can't wait. And then we have Make a Splash with Powerun. And this is a level 2 water monster. Oh, yes, the water support. Is it real? So 450, 500. You can only use the effect of this monster's name once returned. So if this card is in your hand, you target one water monster in your main monster zone. Destroy that monster you control, and if you do special summon this card to the zone it was in, then you can destroy all of your opponent's face-up cards in that column. I wish, oh boy I wish, this was a quick effect. That would actually be insane. But what they've created here is a pseudo monster for you to go ahead and pop something and then continue on along with your day. It's also basically a level 2 for sprites, so that's kind of cool. I wonder what little synergy we can actually cook up with that. But alas, those are your free agents, and I will say these are interesting. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later, guys. Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.